Students, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and fine at your home. So student, this is your mathematics class for class 9th, chapter number 11, construction. This is our lecture number 3. In today's lecture, we will discuss first to construct an equilateral triangle if altitude is given. Previous lecture 1 we discussed an equilateral triangle, then with angle 60 degree. Now we will learn how we will draw a construction, how we will construct a triangle with its altitude. Second one is to construct a square, rectangle and rhombus. Then how we will draw or construct a square, rectangle and rhombus. And the third one is to construct a triangle with given parameter and its two base angle. Students, this topic is already deleted from your syllabus, but some of the students also want to learn all these topics. That's why I am explaining. Okay, so start with the first topic. So students, we will learn how we will draw an equilateral triangle with the altitude 4 centimeter. It means if we have altitude 4 centimeter, then how we will draw an equilateral triangle. For this student, first of all, we have to take a base of any measurement. So we will take a base of any measurement which we will mark as AB, Now the first step is taking a base AB, and then we will open our compass more than half and draw the perpendicular bisectors. Draw the perpendicular bisector of AB. Now we will put our tip of the pencil here and take the breadth of also, and then draw like this. This is our perpendicular bisector of AB. Now we know it very well that altitude at 4 centimeter. Then we will open our compass 4 centimeter. This is 4 centimeter. So we will put it here at the center of the perpendicular bisector and then draw an arc of 4 centimeter. This is our 4 centimeter altitude. Then what we will do, we will this intersecting point, we will draw a line which is parallel to the base AB. So we will draw like this because it is not our any required line. So we will draw a line passing through the point which is parallel to the AB. Now what we will do, we will draw a semicircle from this point of intersection. So we will draw a semicircle from this point of intersection. हमने ये draw कर दिया. After that we will put our compass here. Then this is our 60 degree angle, and this is our 120 degree angle, and if I'm not wrong, this is our 180 degree angle. If your compass is completely correct, then your mark will be here, otherwise it will be up and down. So adjust your compass properly. Now students, first of all, roughly I will explain that we have a equilateral triangle which we are going to draw with an altitude of 4 centimeter. Altitude means 90 degree angle, and it is an equilateral triangle, and then we know that these two angles are 60 degree. This is also 60 degree. But in this small triangle, this is 90 degree, this is 60 degrees. Because of angle sum property, this part of the angle is 30 degree. Same here, in this small triangle it is 90 degree, it is 60 degree, and this part is 30 degree. So we have to draw two 30 degree angles from these two sides, then we will get our result. So student, first of all, we know it very well that it is 60 and this complete angle is 90 degree. So this part is 30 degree, and similarly here from this part to this part we know it is total 60. If it is 30, then it is also 30. So we will draw our two lines from this center point which is passes through the two arcs which is already present in your diagram, and this is our required equilateral triangle with the altitude 4 centimeter. If you will verify with the D, these two angles are already 60 degree, and this is a 60-degree angle. So students, how we will draw an equilateral triangle with the altitude 4 centimeter? First of all, we have to take a base AB, and this is our required triangle because AB is this. So we will mark it as PQR. Remember one thing, because base is not completely present always in this triangle, so take another two name which is not present in the required triangle name. So this is our required triangle PQR. First we will take a base, then draw the perpendicular bisector, then mark a arc of altitude 4 centimeter, and then make a semicircle here with a line which is parallel to the base, and then draw two angles 30-30. Correct? I think you got this concept. Now the second part. In the second part we will learn how we will draw square, rectangle and rhombus. They are very easy. In 8th standard you already learned them, but only revision we need in this class also. Okay. So students, now we will draw a square with the side. We will construct with side 3 centimeter. How we will draw a square with only one thing, because only one thing is there given, side 3 centimeter. So remember one thing. First of all, we have to revise the properties of the square. What are the properties of a square? All sides are equal, all angles are 90 degree. So first of all, we have to put our scale here and draw the 3 centimeter line. Draw 3 centimeter line. So we will draw like this. This is 3 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter line. So students, now what we will do? You know what we will do? First of all, wait, I am measuring it again that it is 3 centimeter or not. Yes, it is 3 centimeter. Now what we will do, we have to make 290-degree angle on the both ends of this given line segment. This is our semicircle. This is 60 degree. This is 120, and the angle bisector. This is our 90 degree, and again I am also drawing a 90-degree angle from this end also. You have to adjust your compass properly, and you can move your paper also. So students, this is your. Now students, we have to draw the 90-degree angle from these 2 points. See, this is not proper because my compass was see, this is not completely proper present on the intersecting points. My compass is, so you have to put your compass properly. Now we have to draw an arc of 3 centimeter because the side of squares are equal. This is our 3 centimeter. We will put here, mark it on the both sides. Then we know if it is A, B, C, D, it is A, B, C and D points are there. We only join them. This is our required square with the side 3 centimeter. So students, this is square. Now how we will draw a rectangle. So student, this is our question. The question is, construct a rectangle whose adjacent sides of the length 5 centimeter and 3.5 centimeter is given. First of all, we have to draw a rough diagram when we have a rectangle like this. The adjacent side means adjacent. When two sides have a common vertex, we call them as adjacent sides. So it means it is given as 5 centimeter and the adjacent side it is given at 3.5 centimeter. Now what are the properties of a rectangle? The properties of the rectangle is that opposite sides are equal. So definitely students, opposite sides are equal. It is 3.5 centimeter, and it is also 5 centimeter, and the angles of a rectangle is 90 degree. So students, now we know all the properties of a diagram. Now we have to draw this rectangle. First of all, we have to take 5 centimeter side here. This is our 5 centimeter side. Now we will draw two 90-degree angle. First of all, -90 degree, angle, we will mark the arcs like this. You know it very well. Then how we will draw the 90-degree angle in it. And then again we have to, sorry, it is moving. See, now it is okay. 60-degree angle and then 120, and then bisector of them for 90-degree. So we have to meet them. We have to meet the angle bisector with the side. See, and now we know it very well that the opposite sides, it means breadth is 3.5. So we have to measure our compass as 3.5. So this is 3.5. We will mark our two arcs. This is A, B, C and D, and then we will join CD. This is our required triangle which we want. Now next one is rhombus. So students, next question is construct whose diagonals are, construct a rhombus, construct a rhombus whose diagonals are 4 centimeter and 6 centimeter in length. Whose diagonals are 4 centimeter and 6 centimeter in length. Rhombus, all sides are also equal. So if rhombus side is given, then it is very easy to draw because it is same as the square. And when the diagonals are given, then it is a different. That's why I am explaining with the diagonals. So first of all, we have to take a first diagonal here with the 4 centimeter. We have to take a first diagonal here with 4 centimeter. So we will draw 1, 2, 3 and 4 centimeter. This is our 4 centimeter. We will mark it as A, B. Correct. This is our diagonal, but we know that it is not A, B, because it is diagonal. So the second step is we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of this given diagonal. So we have to open our compass more than half. It is not correct. Put our compass correctly and then take other point as a center and then draw the arcs. So this is our perpendicular bisector of, see, this is our perpendicular bisector. First of all, we have to draw a diagonal 4 centimeter. Then we will draw the perpendicular bisector on 4 centimeter line. So now we have to draw the second diagonal 6 centimeter. So if we will draw a diagonal 6 centimeter here, then we know it very well that diagonals of a square are bisect each other at 90 degree. So 90 degrees here, 4, it means 2 is here. So it means second diagonal should be 3 and 3 here. So we will open our compass as 3 centimeter. We will open our compass as 3 centimeter and then mark like this. This is 3 centimeter arc and this is also 3 centimeter. Correct. Now these two points are already we have, and now we will meet the end points of the diagonals like this. See, this is our rhombus A, B, C, D. This is our rhombus A, B, C, D, and we draw this rhombus when the both diagonals are given. So students, now the last topic from today's lecture, which is construct a triangle when the given parameter and to its base angles are also given. So student, this is our question that we have to construct a triangle ABC in which angle y is equal to 30 degree, angle z is equal to 90 degree, and sum of all three sides is given that it is 11 centimeter. It is not necessary that they will always write like this. They can write that simply perimeter of the triangle is 11 centimeter. So now students, we have to understand one thing, that this 11 centimeter is the sum of all three sides. It is the sum of all three sides of the triangle. So first of all, you have to learn how we will draw it. First of all, we have to draw a base as 11 centimeter. This is our 11 centimeter base. Now the question is, what is the name of these two endpoints, xy or yz or zx? Then how will you recognize that which one is your base? Please understand this one thing, that this 11 centimeter is the sum of all three sides. This 11 centimeter is the sum of all three sides of a triangle. So we have to find 2 points from where we have to move this side and make a triangle like this. Because this base is 11 centimeter, we have to move two sides from these two ends. So that's why end point of this side is not x, y, z. It is different thing. So we will mark it as AB, because we do not know about where is x, y and z now. It is the sum of all three sides. Now the question is how we will proceed. First of all, it is given that one angle is 30 degree and one angle is 90 degree. So we will use that information and we will draw the 30 degree and 90 degree angle. So here I am drawing an angle 30 degree. This is our semicircle. This is 60 degree and the angle bisector of 60 degree is 30 degree. So students, now this is 60 degree and this is 30 degree. So this is our required triangle. (30 degree), and this is our second triangle, 90 degree. Now one thing is very clear, if we are making 30 degree here, then y will be present on this side, and if 90 degree is here, then z will be come on this side. It is very clear. Now student, what we did take a base 11 centimeter and draw two base angles which are already given to us. The next and the most important step is that we have to bisect the given both base angle. It means we have to bisect the 90 degree and we have to bisect the 30 degree. And the most common mistake done by students always, that they think कि 60 degree is already bisected as 30 degree. No beta, 30 degree is the given angle. We have to bisect the given angle. It is we just make a given angle which is 30 degree. It is not the required bisection. So we have to bisect the given angle is 90 degree and 30 degree. So we have to make 45 and 15 degree. So we have to draw the angle bisector of 90 degree as well as and here also we will mark the bisector marks. So this is our 45 degree, the bisector of the 90 degree, and this is our 30 degree angle. Where they will cut each other at a point, we will mark it as x, because from we are the required triangle is xyz. Y is already fixed, that y will become here, and z is already fixed, z will become here. So only x vertex is left. So the x is already here, that x will present on the when two angles bisector cut each other, then the third vertex of the required triangle will be made. So students, now x is fixed, but we do not know about y and z. So what is the process to finding the y and z? We have two lines, ax and bx. Remember, ax and bx, the angle bisector lines, ax and bx. We have to bisect these two lines, so we have to open our compass more than half and then draw two arcs like this from A and X point, and then we have to meet them. And next is we have to bisect the line BX. We have to mark two arcs like this. So this is line bisector of BC, correct? So when line bisector of AX cut AB, we will mark it as Y, and where BX and line bisector cut, we will mark as Z. Now Y and Z are very clearly visible, so we will join with X because we know that required triangle is XYZ. This is our required triangle XYZ. So students, now for the verification that this is correct or not, you have two ways. First of all, with the help of the scale, you will measure all three sides and take sum of all three sides. That should be equal to 11 centimeter, otherwise your question is not correct. And you have to measure that with the help of D, this angle is angle Y, which is given as 30 degree, and angle Z, which is given as 90 degree. They also same as the given angles, because it is given, then according to the situation they should be 30 and 90 degree. This is your required triangle. So student, this is the last topic of today's lecture. Now your homework. So today's maths homework, you have to do all these questions which is present in this lecture video in your homework notebook, and do examples from your NCERT of chapter 11. This is your homework. You have to do all those questions which I include in this lecture in your homework notebook. You have to do the construction by yourself. You can change the measurements, like if I took a square of 3 centimeter, then you can make a square of 4 centimeter. You can change the measurement. You have to practice all these type which I include in today's lecture, and you have to do all the examples from your NCERT of chapter number 11 in your homework notebook. You have to draw the questions as a question. Okay, so students, thank you, have a nice day.